In a speech reproduced over 20 years ago in the film version of Manufacturing Consent, you describe hegemonic capitalist ideology as reducing the life world of Earth to an infinite resource and an infinite garbage can. Even then, you had identified the capitalist tendency toward total destruction. You speak of a looming cancellation of destiny for humanity if the madness of capitalism is not halted within this, the possibly terminal phase of human existence. The very title and argumentation of hegemony or survival continue in this line, and in Hopes and Prospects, you claim the threat to the chance for decent survival to be one of the major externalities produced again by Recht. How do you think a resurgent international anarchist movement might respond positively to such alarming trends?
Well, I think an emergent in my view, anarchism is just the most advanced form of political thought. As I say, it draws from the Enlightenment, its best ideals, the primary contributions of classical liberalism, carries it forward. Paracon, which you mentioned, is one illustration. They don't call themselves anarchists, but and there are others like it. So I think that a resurgent anarchist movement, which would be the peak of human intellectual civilization, should join with the indigenous societies of the world to take so that they don't have the burden of trying to save humanity from its own craziness. This should take place within the richest, most powerful societies. I mean, it's kind of like a moral truism that the more privilege you have, the more responsibility you have. It's elementary in every domain. You have privilege, you have opportunities, you have choices, you have responsibilities. In the rich, powerful societies, privileged people like us, we're all privileged people, we have the responsibility to take the lead in trying to prevent the disasters that our own social institutions are creating. It's outrageous to demand or even observe the poorest, most repressed people in the world taking the lead in trying to save the human species and, in fact, innumerable other species from destruction. So we should join them. That's the role of an anarchist movement.